he knew his stuff. I mean, that's the impression I got, and he kept me alive while I was going out with him on patrols. Ron Kovic, I would say he was, one word I would describe him, gung-ho.
You talked a bit about the scouts and working with the scouts.
Yeah, I would go out with Kovic and the guys. I went out with them a few times. Always respected the way they acted. They were very good at what they did. Good Marines.
And we had a new squad leader at the time, and it was not someone that we approved of. We made our displeasure known to the S2 officer, but because, you know, we were all basically junior Marines, senior one at the time being a corporal, they felt that we needed a sergeant in charge, and Sergeant Kovic was assigned duties as the scout squad leader.
So you felt that he was not qualified to do this job, is that correct?
No, we did not.
Had he been with the squad before he took over?
No, he had not.
He had not?
No, he had not.
He was thorough, and before we went out, he would plot the places that he thought that the enemy would be, and in case we got hit, he would already have the coordinates of where the artillery would be coming in.
So what, from your patrol brief, what do you recall your instructions to be for that operation?
We really didn't get a patrol brief. All we were told that there's a lot of possible NVA out there, and we're supposed to go find them.
So you were basically given a reconnaissance mission. Right. Did you understand it to be that?
Yeah, basically yes, because we didn't go out prepared to do any heavy fighting.
Good, okay. And
Gunny had woke me up and said, get your stuff, you're going out with scouts. Normal.
But this one, January 20th, was far off from being normal. There was a lot of confusion going on because we knew there were the North Vietnamese army, and we didn't know how many, and we didn't know exactly where they were, and we had to go out and find them.
Major Johnson said he needed me to be his battalion radio net. He was short an operator. One of the guys had a broken arm. And so I went with him, and that was it for me and the scouts. And I was a little concerned that they didn't have a radio, but I figured it would be taken care of. I figured somebody else would be told by Gunny, get your stuff, you're going out with scouts.
As we were moving along west towards the village, there was a sniper fire that came my way. All I heard was a pop to my right ear, and I could see the branch.
If they had a radio man, things would have been different.
I agree. You know, Kamal's your radio guy's got the world on his back. I mean,
yeah.
He's your medevac, he's your air support, he's your artillery fire, he's letting the battalion know you're in trouble. I mean, you got to protect the radio man. He's your man.
If Kovic had a radio man, he would be telling headquarters that we have tremendous suppressive fire.
I would imagine so. I don't know why they moved without a radio man.
Where would you say that Sergeant Kovic could easily have said, hey boss, I'm not going out without a radio man?
I believe he could have. That would seem to be the prudent thing to do. Even if one of his own guys carried a radio. You know, you wouldn't have had, you know, the benefits of a trained radio man, but you would at least still have a way to reach out.
Ron Kovic, my squad leader, he ordered us to get on a line, which meant we'd have to be out in the open.
We got online, and we're down on, some were down on their knees, some were down in the prone position. We got online waiting for further word, and then we got the word to, stand up, we're moving out.
Stand up, you're moving out?
And we moved out online, a squad online, into the open.
And you're still on a reconnaissance
And we're
mission?
still supposedly on a reconnaissance mission.
Then when we were on a line, Ron Kovac ordered us to move forward towards the tree line from where he thought the sniper fire was coming from. And as soon as we started moving forward, getting closer and closer to the tree line in front of us,
We probably got, we got over the berm, and we probably got 50 to 100 meters out into the open area, and
all hell broke loose. I mean, they were shooting at us with machine guns, small arm fires, and everything came at us.
all hell broke loose.
And
All
when you say all hell broke loose, did you?
We took so much incoming, small arms,
Automatic weapons?
automatic weapons. The small arms coming in was so heavy that it was just like somebody was taking an old tractor, an old hay mower, and just going right across the dunes, just cutting everything down that moved. All we could do, and all we did, is we dropped down into the prone position and returned fire. And that's all we could do. Several people were wounded. Kovic was wounded, and then he was wounded somewhere. It was not very serious because he kept returning fire, and then he was wounded again and no longer returned fire. Lance Corporal Farmer, who was near Kovic, was trying to provide protective fire for Kovic, and that's when he got hit in the hand and